kid, I always used to ask my parents why about many things, or why is it like that, why is it so? And so it felt natural for me when I grew up to choose to study physics, because it would give me answers to my questions at a fundamental level. And so I enrolled in my hometown, Perugia, a city in the middle of Italy, for my bachelor degree. And then after that I moved to Milan for my master's. And after that I completed my PhD in Düsseldorf, where I'm still working as a postdoc. Definitely, as I already mentioned a bit, I really like the fact that physics can give me these answers to fundamental questions. And another thing I really like about my work and physics in general is that you always have new questions to answer, new problems that we'll never solve before. And the fact that when you manage to answer to these questions, you have a greater feeling of accomplishment. So that's another thing that I like. You never get bored on this kind of work. Well, during my master's in Milan, I actually covered many different topics in theoretical physics. And towards the end, I approached quantum information science. And in fact, I did also my master thesis on that. And so when I started working my PhD, it was sort of under the umbrella of quantum information, but applied towards cryptographical tasks, so to achieve secure communication. And in fact, my topic is called quantum cryptography. After my master's, I wanted to do a PhD, and I wanted to do it abroad. And the reason is that I wanted to combine the scientific growth that you have during a PhD with also a personal growth that you have when you move to another country with a different culture, different language. At the same time, I wanted to stay in Europe because I like this style of living here and I didn't want to leave it. And so luckily I found this open position in Düsseldorf on topics that I liked, funded by a European program. And this allowed me to be employed here and also to have some periods of stay in partner universities across Europe. So this was the perfect opportunity for me, and I was lucky to be selected. One thing which is quite old passion right now is about history of art. So this is thanks to very great teachers that I had during high school. I like the fact that this subject, history of art, is taught with importance in Italy, because in this way we can raise generations of people who know about the artistic richness of the country and are able to protect it. So when I visit cities, I like to go to art galleries and museums. And another more recent passion is about economics. So I'm reading books and listening to some podcasts about this because, again, I'm curious to know how this complex world of central banks and countries' budgets, financial markets works. And also because economical policies affect our lives quite a lot. So I'm happy and keen on learning more about these. That's definitely a possibility because already now there are commercial applications of the theoretical studies I do. And especially banks, as you mentioned, are interested in having ultra secure communications transactions. So that's definitely an option. And even more in general, I would say let's say skills that you develop as a physicist can be used broadly when studying financial markets as a physical phenomenon. And in fact, a friend of mine is doing exactly that in London after having graduated with me in Milan. Okay. Honestly, I like what I'm doing right now, so working in academia and as I said, always having a new problem to solve on a fundamental level. However, I also like to see my efforts making an impact in the world. And the topic that I'm working on, quantum cryptography, achieves that. So I'm happy of what I'm doing right now, yeah. And I will probably stay in this field.